Hi friends, Mr. Rogers here. I want to make sure we went over the answers for this, make sure we feel comfortable with what's going on. I want to talk through them. I'm not actually going to draw things, do things like that because it's kind of hard to do. So I just want to make sure that, I go through enough. So I'm going to go through a couple of lines here. I'm not going to go through every single one, but the harder ones. So we went through these three right here. Let's talk about some other ones. One that we have not talked about yet as a group is this guy. So we have 50% H2O, 50% solute, 50% H2O, 50% solute. So right at the bat, I have to draw an arrow. What's happening? So they're equal. So this is an arrow going in and an arrow going out to represent the equalness. Some teachers even have you guys, instead of doing arrows, put equal signs here. You might see that. But really, I'm going to just have you guys draw an arrow going in, arrow going out. This is isotonic. Cool. Let's do this one right here. 82% water, 25% water. Now, that seems like a big difference, but how they're trying to trick you here is they're trying to give you guys numbers that are kind of reverse of each other a little bit to kind of throw you off. But 82% is a lot higher than 25%, that's for sure. And so the arrow is going to leave the cell. This is hypertonic. Hyper. All right, let's go down. These guys in the back are a little trickier because I don't have the solutes for you guys. And so you guys have to put it, or not solutes, the percentages here. So you have to put in the percentages. So let's do a couple of these. So let's do this guy. So I have 10% solute. It's out of 100%. So how much water do I have? It should be 90% here. 90%. This is 20% solute. So I have 80% here. 80. So I have 90, 80. So the arrow is going out. And this is hypertonic. Let's do this guy over here. 75% water. So to get to 100, I need 25%. 80% here. Be 20% solute. So which one is bigger water-wise? I'm just caring about water. 80, 75. Arrow is going to go in. This is hypotonic. Hypo, because it's making a hippo. Awesome. And then let's go to a harder one, like this one. 39% solute. So I got to figure out how much water that makes. So I got to do a little math in my head. I do a little quick math. I find out it's 61. 61% water. This guy's 20% solute, so he's going to make 80% water. So 80% is higher than 61. Arrow goes in. Hypotonic makes a hippo. Yeah, I hope this was easy. I hope it got easier as you went along. I know some of this little math maybe wrinkled your brain a little bit, and you're like, what's 43% out of 100? I get that, but that's good mental math to kind of think through. That's something we should always be doing. So if you have any more questions, if you were getting some of these wrong, I'm saying them, and you're like, I'm way off, you got to get a hold of me. And we're going to have a meeting today, or you did already do the meeting, so we kind of talked about this a little bit too. But I just want to make sure that you guys feel comfortable with this because we're going to add more and more complexity to osmosis. So hopefully that's helpful. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.